Hola y bienvenidos y hola. Esto es todo Spotfest. Yo soy Jota. Esa de ahí el Jaime y abajo tenemos a Austin Reddick. Gracias por vamos, gracias por acompañarnos. Muchas gracias a todos por acompañarnos esta noche. Tenemos mucho de que hablar, incluyendo SummerSlam y AEW Grand Slam México. Chicos, ¿cómo les has ido estas semanas?
But hey, I'll translate. What's up, bitches? It's Total Spot Fest.
I'll say that went on way longer than I was expecting it to. I was like, I thought I was just going to be the greeting in Spanish, and I was like, oh no, he's dropping bars in Spanish right now.
No, man. I went to town on it. I did the whole intro. I was like, all right, ChatGPT, let's get this. Let's go. Hey, man. Hey, Excalibur can do it. I can do it. So
yeah.
Well.
There she is.
Go!
We missed you. Hey, I was in Tennessee.
Wait, Heather the librarian, you're gonna hit us with the como está usted and not donde está la biblioteca? It was right there. It was right there.
Opening up a new global gym in Mexico City. Brushing up on my Spanish.
No translation button, Clint. You know, this is why we have chat. This is why we have AI, so we can do this type of shit. So no, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for joining us. This is Total Spotfest. I am JJ, that is Jamie, that is Austin Reddick. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for joining us this evening, boys. How has your week been? Yeah, Jamie just got back from Tennessee. He was down there at good old Dollywood.
I was in Dollywood eating the cinnamon bread, riding the rides. Oh, see, yeah, we just trade places. It's cool. It's cool.
Like ships in the night.
I was more Eddie Murphy. You're more Dan Aykroyd. It's cool. Trading place. You've never seen Trading Places? The face was just like, what?
Sure? Are you sure you're Eddie Murphy though? I mean,
I feel like I'm funny, and I feel like he's one of the funniest people that has ever lived and breathed on this earth. Fight me on that.
I was going to say Heather could pick and choose who she was going to be, but whatever. Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah. But yeah, so down there, Dollywood, went through the Smokies, gorgeous, rode tons of rides. Yeah, dude, Dollywood is top tier, like really damn fun. Lots of fun. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
Oh, sounds fantastic. So
we should do one down there. I think it would be so fun if all of us went down like one year. Just go with our family and everything, and then we just like go to micro wrestling or something like that, or some local promotion.
We can figure something like that out. Maybe for next year, we can figure something like that. I know for sure. Jamie started this talk in our group chat about us doing like on a remote from Dollywood thing, literally seconds after he had this famed cinnamon bread.
Do you want me to read the text? I have no problem reciting. Oh, see, yeah. All right. So this is exactly what I said. Where is it? Oh, this cinnamon bread is orgasmic. We need to do a Total Spot Fest vacation down here and watch some local indie shows.
Like the second after he ate it, like oh shit, let's go. Right.
Maybe we'll look out, and next year they'll do All In Dollywood.
That would be. I'm cool with that.
You get my money.
I didn't get to see a black bear, Heather. I was very disappointed.
I'm not staying in the woods, Heather. I don't sleep in the woods. I sleep with.
Oh, we stayed in a cabin. It was gorgeous. Like it was like like it was like a back road type thing, and it was like 10 minutes away from Dollywood. Cheap. Slept 10. There's a hot tub.
Hell yeah!
Exactly. It's a building. You know, I'm not where the bears are. I have structure between me and them.
No, dude, it was cool. I fucking loved it. We should.
I know. I absolutely. Well, we will talk more about that. But Austin, how's your week been, man? I know you got back to lifting again here.
Yes, I did.
Powerlifting.
gotten back into powerlifting years after throwing out my back. And now everything hurts and I'm dying, but my back isn't bad. You win some, you lose some.
The story he told us about his dinner this evening was hilarious. I'm just going to leave it at that. We'll let the mystery percolate for you guys here. If this is your first time watching us, hello, welcome. We do this usually about a half an hour after Dynamite ends every Wednesday, which generally is a 10 o'clock Central Standard Time start. But thanks, Tony. Go to our show sponsor, Dubby. Get yourself the energy you need to stay up through a late Total Spot Fest. Use the code Total Spot Fest on checkout at w.gg to get yourself 10% off.
I'm drinking Blue Raz right now, boys.
The Blue Raz is solid, man. And I'm like you. I'm not a giant Blue Raz fan, but their Blue Raz is solid.
It's not that slap you in the face Blue Raz. Like, you know, it's
it's the
nice.
pucker your lips sour.
Real nice, yeah. Clark. Real nice.
I got to re-up. I burned through the yuzu and the tiger's blood. I've still got the mystery fruit punch left, but it's about time to get some more Dubby.
Yeah. So, but again, big shout out, big thank you to W, our show sponsor here. We got a lot to get through this evening, so we're just gonna dive right into it, boys.
Before we get there, we need
okay.
There's some business that needs to be handled. 20,000 likes on TikTok. You'll see a bump of Dubby. It's 20. We messed up last time. I said 25. It's actually 20. I moved.
Okay, 20.
That's my fault. And if you donate, like if you give us roses or anything like that, you can pick a movie, and I will do a movie. I'll fit in a movie quote from said movie. Does not matter how obscure it is. I will work it in. And my daughter just
Clint's reaching for
me randomly. So
Clint is reaching for his wallet as we speak here. But yes, the outstanding stretch goal.
He's gonna be Dukes of Hazzard
on TikTok there, and for YouTube, as soon as we get to 250 followers, we're gonna do something stupid. Maybe how about this? For 250 followers, I will do a bump of Dubby. So 20,000 likes on TikTok. Jamie does a bump of Dubby. 250 subscribers on the YouTubes, and I'll do a bump of Dubby. And Austin will eventually find a stretch goal for himself. Well, he'll do a bump of Dubby one day.
Yeah.
Hey, and don't forget to repost and share this with all your friends, please.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you.
All right. So those are out there, always outstanding. And speaking of outstanding, we have an outstanding thing going on. Yeah, I know. Yes,
let's go.
You knew this was going to happen. So many. All right, Clint, settle down there, buddy. Oh my God.
What movie?
Clint gets his wrist fixed, and all of a sudden it just flowers left and right. All right, so that belt is on the line. We had another pay-per-view a week after the last pay-per-view. One of the big four from WWE. It was SummerSlam weekend. Not gonna lie, full disclosure, I totally forgot about night 2. 100%. But what were you guys' overall thoughts on SummerSlam weekend?
Would you like to go first?
I know you're in the middle of vacation.
Okay.
Jimmy's in vacation, so it's hard for him to watch.
For the guy who was barely paying attention because he was riding rides and everything like that, I did get a chance to watch it. Yes, I was really tired, but I did take the time to actually watch the show. And I will have to say this. They got one thing right. Actually, they got two things right. And both of them were on night 2 things right on night 2. Night 1 was hot garbage, in my opinion. Night 2 was a lot better. Yeah, she thinks they forgot about night 2. Night 2 was better.
They did. It was the better night. By far, it was the better night. 100%.
I mean, they got Chelsea Green right, and they got Chad Gable right. Like the C's got it. They got it right with those two. Other than that, I could care less about the show.
So we touched on this briefly before going live. I said I would wait until we were on the air to share with the people, because I'm a man of the people.
Man of the people.
Yep.
And it is not often I'm overly complimentary of WWE. But as a whole, the wife and I watched both nights of SummerSlam. The actual WWE content that featured pro wrestlers part of it, some of their better efforts in a long time. I enjoyed the wrestling aspects of both nights. There were some low points for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But watching through, the endless commercials are never going to go away. The absolute dog shit commentary is never going to go away.
Oh, it's so bad.
I did hear someone I was talking to said they muted it and they listened on Sirius XM to Vic Joseph and Booker T calling the radio broadcast and said it was a million times better. So that might be a move going forward because I cannot listen to Michael Cole talk anymore. He doesn't commentate. He just narrates. He literally just explicitly says everything that's you're supposed to know about the story. It's god awful. But
yeah,
in-ring wise, it was a fun 2 nights of pro wrestling. There were some low points. Can we never have LA Knight and Jey Uso touch each other again? Because twice they went to shoot each other off and just got lost. Like the most basic shit. But overall,
yeah,
solid night of wrestling. I was actually surprised. There were 2 matches. I went the other way than what I would have liked to see and thought they should have done just because I thought they were going to WWE it up. One, I wanted Chelsea Green to win that ladder match, and I was like, they're not going to do that. And they did. So just like you, Jamie, got to give him credit there. 2, I assumed the JC Jane and her friends were going to just lose to the Bellas because they're the Bellas, and they won that. So good on them. Good on them for those.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens returning, huge pop. Pop the shit out of my wife
time.
too. Big time pop there.
Miss Morgan.
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. It was the same version of the epic Roman Reigns match they do with every big event, but
it's good though. It's
good.
It's a good wrestling match. That's why I said you always count on Reigns Roman or Reigns Rollins to be good. It's gonna be a good wrestling match.
And it was a good entertaining wrestling match. Oddly enough, the 2 matches I thought were probably going to be the most entertaining were probably 2 of the most pointless matches of the weekend. Obafemi and Brock Lesnar did the Triple H and Undertaker. Let's have a Hell in the Cell matches. Pretend the cell isn't there because why was there a cage around the ring? Did not matter. Did not come into play.
Nope.
No.
And then the Human Monies on a pole match. For months now, I've been sitting here thinking they're just letting Danhausen be Danhausen. It seems like they're not going to ruin this. And boy, was that pointless. It was 6.5 minutes of every Danhausen spot you've seen before. And that was the whole thing. Yeah. But on all that,
I blame the gimmick. I blame the gimmick 100%.
The gimmick could have been great. You could have worked that. You could have done so many fun things, but they mailed that in so damn hard. I gotta say the lowest point of the weekend, and again, to WWE's credit, which I don't give them much for many things, I enjoyed both nights more or less, worth the watch. The absolute low point of the weekend, and the time where it just really sunk in with me that WWE will never just stop with the product placement, was Chad Gable winning the Intercontinental title, having this big emotional moment with his family in the ring, then ushering them to the side so he could chug mug root beer with their dog mascot.
the mug root beer masked mascot.
At first I thought, is that Ludwig Kaiser, someone in the dog helmet, and we're gonna get an angle at? No, just product placement. No. Hey Chad, glad you brought your family. Tell them to fuck off. The dog's gotta drink some root beers with you.
Well, and to be fair, the Chad Gable Penta enjoyed that match. That's probably my favorite match, I think, of the whole weekend, I would say. I really enjoyed that match because of who it was in that, right? I picked Penta. I assumed they do the typical WWE thing. Oh, this is your hometown? Meh, that's more a Vince thing. So giving Chad his first championship, that was cool. And his wife, his kid, and he did the whole copy of the El Grande Americana thing, right? With from live in Minneapolis. And fucking mug root beer. Not even a good root beer.
People of the world.
I do gotta say the women's ladder match was 90% just boring and forgettable. but the last few minutes and finish of that ladder match was outstanding.
Yeah,
it was cool. For the most part, I mean, the women's matches, and I'm happy that JC and the Fatal Influence did win. That match was not great either. The whole turn afterwards too, where the bell is turned on Paige. I really don't care. I really don't care. EO Liv was fun.
It was good. That was a good match.
A little messy when they pulled out everybody at the end, but overall it was a good match. I mean, we saw it 6 weeks ago, so there's that. But yeah, right. But I enjoyed that match. Night 2 was by far the better night. 100% the better night. I mean, Baron Corbin gets a U.S. title, new IC champion, right? Kevin Owens comes back.
Kevin Owens, how about that? He's not wrestled since 2025, boys.
That's crazy.
The only downside to the Kevin Owens return was the thing I wish both companies would stop doing was he's been out with 1.5 years with neck injury. He just took one bump. Oh, can his neck hold up? Like, yeah, he's cleared. He's back. He's fine. Can we please stop fucking doing this? Because, like, it's getting old.
He's there. He's there. So, overall, again, not the worst WWE pay-per-view we see in the past few years, but very much WWE pay-per-view. I do want to just say, too, do you guys, JP, you remember back when AEW first put like a sponsor logo on their mat and the internet, specifically WWE side, like had a seizure about product placement and that. Their mats are getting, is getting obscene. I mean, it looks like the like a wall on the middle of the Arasaka building in Cyberpunk 2077. It's like there's so many logos on that mat. I generally am like getting like
they're just thinking about that 42 Gs, the DMVs, man. That's what they're doing right there, man. That's all they care about.
It's not just the mat logos. It's all the mat logos and then the Slim Jim tables and the Wingstop chairs. And yes, I'm going to mention again the damn mug root beer dog.
The mug root beer man will live in infamy. Much like the.
Oh, you know what's the worst though with the product placement is the entrances, like the Bloodline entrance. It was sponsored by the Gears of War game. And they literally just had like a little display in the middle and they just walked around it and headed like it's not even worked into the entrance. It's literally just a prop standing there on stage. Put some effort in. You want to do product placement? That's fine. I really enjoyed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre match between Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy because they made a whole deal out of it. I enjoyed when WWE did the Mountain Dew Pitch Black Lights Out match or whatever because they made it a gimmick. If you're going to do the product placement, put some effort into it. At the very least, tell me that the mug root beer dog is a member of Chad Gable's family. Like, if you want to tell me that's his dad, like, cool, I'm in now. You gave me a reason, but like, put some effort in, please.
So it goes back to the old adage.
Got a good idea.
Old adage. AEW does. WWE tries, and we all know, do or do not. There is no try.
They really picked a Star Wars for you to do quote on.
This is the text conversation. It was Star Wars. Which one? Number 5.
Empire.
Episode 5 or the 5th movie? Because I absolutely need to know the difference there. Because that's a thing.
That's a thing.
Episode 5.
The best one or the worst one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, he gets it. See, that's why we go together like peas and carrots.
I want to say the 5th movie is the worst one. The 4th one's the worst one.
No.
Phantom Menace by fucking far, dude.
Yeah, no. Phantom Menace is the 4th one.
The 5th one's Attack of the Clones, and Attack of the Clones is not just the worst Star Wars movie; it's the worst movie ever made.
No.
Hey, Curtis says episode 6 is favorite. You must like Wookiees. It's cool, or not Wookiees. You must like little baby koala bears who like, like a thing.
Jamie hates the Ewoks.
Ewoks are fine, but episode 5 is fucking perfect.
Five is in his own league. I thoroughly enjoyed 6 though.
Oh my goodness, my daughter is like blowing me up with quotes right now. I have 1, 2. I'm not doing Toy Story. Fuck that. Sorry. 3, 4,
she
5,
doesn't get the
6,
demand
7, 8, 9. I
because
got 10. She gave me 10.
well, good luck with that.
And here's the thing, Clint. Oh, Carla hates you now. No, she doesn't. She still loves me. And Clint, you owe me a movie because you gave those. So I have to work them in. Okay.
All right. So let's know, Clint. Before we get too far off the rails with this show, like I feel like we already have, but
it's going.
It's already happened. I was trying to say, into the results so we can move on to the good wrestling here that happened this evening. We did have the picks in there. Night 1 was not a lot of misses. Night 2 was a lot of misses by a lot of people. And it came down to the end. But unfortunately, Megan won. So congratulations. You won the most inconsequential title. Enjoy. Okay.
She is inevitable.
For WWE, and sure, have that title all you want.
Hashtag steal your daddy. Yes.
Yeah, you just wait. Comeuppance are afoot. They shall happen.
Curtis,
so.
Seth versus Roman was a 10 out of 10 match. It was a solid 8. I give it an 8.
I mean, I know. I will always, if that's the match that I gotta watch in WWE, I will always watch that match. That's gonna be a great wrestling match. The two know each other like the back of their hands. It's kind of like it's like watching, Steamboat and Flair, right? They know what the hell they're doing. Yeah. I wouldn't call it a 10 out of 10. I call it maybe one of the best WWE matches of the year, though, by far.
Yeah, it's that and Punk and Roman for like actual WWE. For anything other WWE umbrella, it's El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. And I still can't believe like that's a real thing. That was the best WWE produced match of the year, but damn it was.
I'm still on my show on that's a AAA match. That wasn't a WWE match. I know the Undertaker was behind the scenes pulling the strings, but still, AAA, going for it.
Curtis, for that, 10 out of 10. You owe me some push-ups, so we'll count them out. 1, Tubby. 2, Chubby.
How do you have 2 Major Pain quotes?
Yeah, back-to-back weeks of Major Pain.
Hey, he asked for it. Clint asked for Major Pain, and I am
asked for Major
a man
Pain.
of the people as well.
I see it now. Yeah,
the FWO are people. We're about the peoples, and that's why our numbers are so much higher than the J Money Club, and also our victories. But who's counting?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
we have had a stranglehold on that belt for some time.
We do.
Yeah, you've gone from NWO to Aces and Eights. So congratulations. That's where you're at. I want to see vests on you guys pretty soon. Okay?
Jamie is our bumpy dubby.
That means I gotta come up with some bullshit stuff about WWE. How much I love him. Dick ride, fucking Triple H. Oh, here we go. Got more roses.
I want to see you a hat with a hood and like a cutoff, sitting here just all right, let's vamonos south of the border. Thank you all for putting up with my little chat GPT translation there. AEW Grand Slam Mexico, 2nd annual Grand Slam Mexico, from Mexico City, Mexico, and in Arena, Mexico. Again, way too many Mexicos in one sentence, but here we are. I love this show. I'm not gonna lie. I know it ran ridiculously long. What's up, man? I know it ran ridiculously long, plus an overrun.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Carson asked, "Do we talk about Heartland Championship Wrestling sometimes?" Why, yes. We happen to have a seasoned veteran from Heartland Championship Wrestling.
Yes, although I was summarily sent away in a Loser Leaves Town match about 4 months ago. So I'm no longer familiar with Heartland Championship Wrestling. But yeah, I do still keep up with all those guys. They've got another show coming up, I think the next week or two in Salina, and that raggedy bitch T2G is challenging for the title, and I hope he gets punched in the face because I hate him.
Yeah.
Hey, he wouldn't be where he is without you.
It's true. That's true.
He just
Made that
be
kid.
mid-card at best.
Oh, that is awesome. I mean, he can put his name on the screen for us here. So, but no, and some of those
JJ,
guys
don't
from
be a
the
dick.
championship.
It's my job. It's my job.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Stay in your lane.
For as a quick pre-spoiler here, some of those guys from Harley Championship person may or may not be part of our annual Total Spotfest Fantasy Football League, which there are still spots available for anybody out there. If you want to join us.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
That was the easiest Friday one that I could put in there.
It really was. Yes.
It was easy.
Speaking of football, preseason kicks off tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I know. So we're give or take about a month away, more or less, from that. So if you're listening and you're watching us YouTube, on TikTok, on replay, you're listening to us on Spotify, and you're like, you know what, I like fantasy football. I like these sons of bitches. I'd like to, get into a ridiculous league where we have double quarterbacks, a defensive player, stupid points for stupid things. I mean, just kidding. We took it up last year, and we're turning it up another 3 notches this year. It's just going to be bonkers. But yes,
Curtis asks, how competitive is our football league?
Not
very
at
competitive,
all.
no money involved.
I will answer your question with this question, Curtis. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? That's how competitive we are.
Our league's only really competitive when I play Jamie, because he has never and will never beat me.
The only time us SWO members truly clash is fantasy football.
Yes. And for those you keeping score, nobody you're watching live on the screen now has won the league yet. So yes, that's true.
That's very true.
It's going to be our year for one of us.
All right, so we'll have more updates. But again, if you are listening, you're watching, and you want to get in on fantasy football, send us a message on the internet at Total Spotfest. You find us anywhere we are on Total Spotfest.
DM me on TikTok. Hit me up on the Twitter sphere. Whatever.
Blue Sky.
It's us, it's me.
Do we still got a
so
Blue
just
Sky?
hit this up.
We still have Blue Sky? Is that still a thing?
We have Blue Sky. It was a fad for a strong 3 weeks.
Yeah, like I think Hangman Adam Hayes might be the only person still on Blue Sky.
Oh, Carson wants to know if you know what happened to Blade.
I don't know what happened to Blade. I did not see the most recent show. I think he got beat up by his stablemates though.
He got
who
kicked
the
out
hell
of
would do
Steel?
that? I think he got kicked out of the Seventh Steel. I think they were called.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's messed up.
All right, boys.
It was his
Mexico.
welcome to Earth moment. There you go. Another one.
All right. We're leaving the movie theater. We're going to Mexico, Jamie. Okay. Oh. Mexico, Grassland, Mexico. One of my favorite shows of the year. I think because again, it's a good celebration of lucha in a good, fantastic way. Yes, it runs long, but I mean, there's so much. This show was a lot of fun. Multiple women's matches. Mystico at Mexico City. Come on. You can't go wrong with that.
You really
and there was a lot of wrestling. There wasn't a ton of filler they had tonight either, too, right? So we had a lot of wrestling getting in right away. You got Cage Copeland, the Young Bucks versus the Death Riders camp, right? Everything they're doing, they've got the majority of the card kind of laid out already for All In, being that we're still like 3.5 weeks out, right? So not a ton of stakes for a lot of stuff going on tonight here was my overall stuff, but a very fun night of wrestling I felt overall. So first match, Cage Copeland, Young Bucks versus Death Riders. Good way to start tonight.
They took his mask off, so must have been showed that. Let me guess who it was. Let me guess. Heidi Howitzer.
Not as far as I know.
Yeah.
Okay, who knows?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. So
must be good if he's laughing so hard he can't even say what he's gonna say.
I mean, are we talking about Mexico, or are we just gonna do movie quotes, Jamie? What the fuck are we doing?
Yes.
This is why we don't give Jamie this much caffeine this late at night.
Yes.
You know, though, I feel like we already messed up because if Jamie's rifling off movie quotes and we're talking about Grand Slam Mexico, you should have started this off with a "You boys like Mexico."
Oh, that would have been absolutely perfect. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
You boys like
Mexico. Oh man, I could quote that whole entire movie all the way through.
Captain Movie quote here, and I give you like 3 segues to get into Grand Slam Mexico, and you don't pull it out. I mean, come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Come on. What are you even doing over there? All right. What you guys? Okay, let's just go this way here since you both are like tongue tied. What was your thoughts on tonight's show overall?
I mean, it was a themed Dynamite, which always delivers.
Yes.
Great wrestling throughout the night. The 45 to 50 minute overrun did drag a little bit, though.
Yeah, they said it's gonna be 2.5 hours, not a full 3.
Yeah,
it's one of those things you gotta like factor in. There's gonna be a half-hour overrun, period, right? So when it says 2 hours, it's gonna be 2.5. It's gonna be 2.5. It's gonna be 3 hours, right? Gone are the days where we have a high and tight 2 hours. Hate to say it, boys. It's done. It's out the window.
I don't mind like a good 10 to 15 overrun. But if you're going to tell me it's a 2.5 hour Dynamite and it's going to be 3 hours, just say it's 3 hour Dynamite. Then I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
It's a work night. We got podcasts. I got to be prepared for these things.
Yes. We should have known. So you got tag team match open up the night, and then do a quick look at Ospreay. They didn't really do a lot of there was really hardly any promos at all, but they did do a good amount of sort of video packages. More again, building towards.
Well said.
See, Heather can do it too. Building towards London, right? And then a couple of things we don't have settled for London: Casino Gauntlet. So you had the first of 2 matches that are going to determine the number 1 and number 2 entrance to the Casino Gauntlet match. Tonight we had for the first spot, you had Commander, Andrade El Idolo, and Tommaso Ciampa in full patriotic USA gear. So good. And my God, Andrade in Mexico. Yes.
So Jamie, do you still hate Commander, or have you come around yet?
Well, here's the thing about Commander.
He's never hated Commander.
He just takes his sweet time.
It's Lucha, brother.
He's trying so hard to be as Michaels. Like, he is not figure skating. He can't be Bandito. Like, I think that's my problem. My stick is Bandito. And if you're somewhere in that hemisphere, I'm cool with you. Like Mystico, yes. Hechicero, absolutely yes. Commander, okay. I'm like, okay. Carson wants to know what we think about Billy being the Blade.
I personally was shocked.
Everybody's got a dark side, dude. Like, I kind of dig it.
JJ's a little less caught up on HCW.
I am a little less caught up. Yes. Yeah. I've because of my work schedule, I don't really I haven't gotten down to Wichita to see them. Only when they're in town here I have. And I live vicariously through those who have. So I am not as up to date on HCW, unfortunately.
Somebody needs to tackle them. They need some tackling fuel. Visualize and attack.
I love how Jamie's portion of this podcast has just become my sole job is to get the quotes that my daughter sends me somehow worked in.
And the people who send us roses. Don't forget about them.
We got to figure out a like or subscribe number to get Jamie to do an entire show where he only speaks movie quotes.
Oh, that would be so fun.
We're actually pretty close to that right now. So we gotta, if we make that an actual like redeem of some sort, that would probably be better for.
I could do it.
I'm just
I
saying.
100% could do it, guys.
You've been doing it for the past show and a half already, so
kinda. I've just been working it in. Man.
Kinda.
You know what? You know what?
Kinda.
If I had a live chicken, I could do it.
See what I mean?
It just worked in. Fine.
Works it all in. All right. Andrade, Tommaso, Commander. Andrade, of course, gets the victory.
Hold on, Carson.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I said, hold on, Carson. You just keep going, dude.
Okay, all right.
Joys being live, brother.
Yay. Andrade gets the victory, and then out comes MJF. So MJF jumps him, takes his ring back, proclaims that he's still the champion. He's going to enter the other qualifier next week to be the number 2 contestant. What are you guys' thoughts on the whole "this is the real belt, I'm the real champion" shtick? It's an old gimmick. Do you like it being used in this instance?
It would have been fine if you were committed to the bit, but MJF was not, because he came out saying, "This is the real belt, I'm the real champion." But also, I'm going to jump through all the same hoops of everyone else that's not the current champion to get a match to go become the champion, even though I just told you I'm the actual champion. Like, what are we doing here? If he wants to come out, say he's the real champion, he shouldn't have lost, and no matter who wins the gauntlet, who wins at All In, he's taken out the winner of Omega and Ospreay. Like, that's fine. But don't come out here and tell us you're the real champion, but also you're going to do all the things the non-champions are doing to become the champion, because, like, you're just talking circles now, bro.
Right idea. Absolutely right idea.
Okay.
To Austin's point, I think if they would have just been committed to the idea instead of the, oh, well, I'm still going to wait and just, whoever wins this fake title, blah, blah, blah. It's like, come on, bro. Like, don't even worry about that title. Like, you shouldn't even associate yourself with said title. Like, wrong kid died. I mean, that's probably the best way to put it. Like, they had an opportunity right there. Stay committed to the bit. If there's one thing I know how to do, is committed to the bit. We all do.
Yep.
And honestly, MJF is really good at that. Why did he not do it?
It pains me that this is, and again, this is not original. This bit's been done. It pains me they've done this exact same thing twice now in AEW. And the time they did it with CM Punk was better than this.
Yeah, it made sense.
Comes out, he black spray paints the big X over it. This is, you're right. There's a logical point. He's just out here. Yeah. At first I was like, oh, that's great. This is good. He's the real champion. He's not going to put up this shit. And then, yeah, I'm going to beat him.
Then he explicitly said he was going to put up with this shit.
I'm going to put up with this shit.
And that's the thing. Like, if there was like some controversy or something, and he was like claiming he never lost the title, that's no, dude. You got pinned by Kenny. We watched it. It was on live TV. Like, you just lost. And if he wanted to come out with that belt, say the main event at All In, that's for a fake title. This is the real title. I'm still the champion. I don't care what anyone says. And then you send someone else out to be like, cool, put your money where your mouth is. I'll see it All In, and just book that into a singles match. That would work too. But
then again, you have Andrade versus MJF, because Andrade wanted the title shot against MJF. So he's like, fine, asshole, I'll take a shot to get your title in London. Casino Gauntlet could be for the winner of the actual title. This is for them, separately. But no.
Yeah, if you're going to do this, don't do the Casino Gauntlet. Just do Andrade and MJF at All In. Now, I would much rather see the Casino Gauntlet, because that's like my favorite match of all time now. But pick a lane. Just pick one. Either way, just pick one. Don't ride the middle.
Yeah. So a good amount of female wrestling on the show here. We did have a trios match between Divine Dominion and Mercedes Moné, which I like their union. I also am somewhat confused by their union at times. And the Brawling Birds, who are still not British enough for me. I don't care what either you say. They need to be more British. And Willow, right? Which of course leads to when Willow gets the showdown pinfall.
Okay, hold on, time out. Carson's been patiently waiting for us to answer this question.
Oh, sorry. No, what's the question?
Okay, who is your guys' favorite wrestler besides Austin in HCW?
I don't know if he's technically an AC. I was gonna say Juan Leon, but I don't think Juan Leon is in HCW.
Ray's there.
His
Ray's there, so
that's close enough.
I'm gonna go with Ray. I want to say Juan. No, Ray. I love Ray.
For as much shit as I gave this guy at Fountain City, I feel like I'd be remiss if I did not say Chance Kerrigan.
Hey, that's the reigning Heartland champion. That's not a bad pick.
I know. That's true.
I mean, I got a "Who's that guy?" chant over when he first showed up there, just to be a dick.
My personal favorite HCW wrestler, non-me division. Although I did lose a loser leaves town match, so I'm technically not a member of the HCW roster anymore.
Oh, there you go.
My personal favorite is Kargar the Caveman because he's a caveman, and wrestling needs more cavemen.
That's fucking cool.
Touche. All right, so Mercedes Divine Dominion again. Willow gets the pinfall victory, and then they announce the actual tag team title match for All In. So we got Brawling Birds versus Divine Dominion at All In. Yeah, so there's that.
Y'all still think there's any chance Willow wins that match after tonight?
Yes,
I do.
I think there's a better chance of sharks in space over her losing that match. That's a Sharknado 3 reference for you guys. Dug deep right there.
Never seen a Sharknado in my life.
You never? Okay. Oh, they are delightfully terrible.
Doesn't one of them have Chris Jericho in it? Is that the third one?
Yes. I mean, he was fine back then. Hold on, that was like over a decade ago.
Wow.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, all right. I think there is a good chance she wins that match. I think there's a good chance she wins. I think there's a very good chance that you're gonna have a lot of women's titles change hands. You know, because I feel like the Brawling Birds are set to get the victory, although that may be a bit on the nose with Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, and then you have the Brawling Birds also in their homeland going for a title. I don't know, but no, I definitely think there's a strong possibility that Willow retains.
So I think the Brawling Birds are definitely winning.
Yeah,
just because they're literally in the UK, but also you have nobody else for Divine Dominion to face. Like there's nothing else to do with their reign with those titles. You haven't done much with it to this point. Like, let's move those belts around. Let's get it going. I don't think there's any way Willow wins at All In after pinning Mercedes again tonight. Like,
we got 3 weeks, man.
Don't think it's.
I mean, this isn't the go home. This is not this. Yeah, it's not the go home curse. It's 3 weeks away.
Mercedes has been pinned like, what is it, 4 times now? Or that was the 3rd time, and 2 of them has been Willow. Like, Willow's not winning that match.
I mean, I'm not saying she is, but I don't feel like I can immediately dismiss it and say, no, definitely not.
I want to believe you, Austin, but I can't right now. Like,
I'm with you, Carson.
I'm fighting myself on this one because I'm like, what you're saying is making total logical sense, and it's like my heart for Willow. Like,
I would rather see Willow win. I'm just saying it ain't gonna happen.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, I just want to see more British. I mean, I know they're ridiculous. I want to see him like just campy, over the top British. But anyway, we'll see.
If they don't get a just ridiculous entrance at All In, Tony Khan is fucking up. Like, give them the most.
I'm talking
British,
like,
have them come out in like a double-decker bus.
I was gonna say double-decker bus. with a whole soccer hooligan gang with pints and stuff, and like,
they should get the Spice Girls to sing "Spice of Your Life" as their entrance music coming out.
Walk them in, right? You're going past like the
They're
whole
not
like
doing
Queen's
much.
Guard guys with the big furry hats and shit, and I'm talking like offensively British, It's just,
yes, hell yeah.
All right, so I don't know which match which you guys would say would be match of the night, but I want to put a vote behind Speedball
Austin's
Mike Bailey versus
week,
Kyle
buddy.
Fletcher.
You come here every week, Carson. You'll see Austin's beautiful face every week.
Unless he's traveling for work.
Every now and again, we do get a surprise from one Heidi Howitzer, which I'd like to see more of her. We haven't seen her since you guys moved to Philly. We need to get
ever since I got a door in my office and she can't drive by.
I know.
Anymore.
Do I need to start calling Triple H and or do I need to start calling Orange Cassidy the Triple H of AEW again?
Oh, bro. And if you have no idea what we're talking about, go back and watch some of the back catalog.
I don't remember when that was, but it was so good. I was on one that pretty hard that night.
So good.
That popped the shit out of her.
Still does to this day. All right. I get it. I don't know what you guys are going to say match of the night is, but we got to put a strong consideration into this next one because Speedball Mike Bailey, Kyle Fletcher, we all knew what this was going to be. And Jesus Christ. Yes. A Kyle Fletcher match. I know it's kind of like the old Will Ospreay match logic, right? But goddamn, this was good. This was so good. So good.
Yeah, like if you wanted to tell me this was TV match of the year, I'd hear you out for sure.
Yeah, this easily match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Not even particularly close, like just miles ahead. And it was a good show. But yeah, this was.
Oh my God. So good. I mean, yes, Fletcher retains, Bailey's out of it. And they set up a little bit more of because with the end of it goes right into the next triple threat match where you have Okada come out and there's a little stare down going on between Okada and Fletcher, which we've talked about before. We all know it's coming for All In. Are we gonna have the triple threat, do you think?
Yes.
Okada and Takeshita?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Fletcher and Okada in a singles would be interesting, but I think I'm more interested in triple threat.
Yeah, John Moxley wrestled in the first match, Carson. He was part of the Death Riders foursome. The match that we just glossed right over. But yeah, he definitely did wrestle tonight. Because it wasn't. I mean, that match really wasn't. Yeah.
It was a fun 8-man, like good opener to the show, but nothing remarkable about it.
Man, no, but the triple threat though, where you had everybody's favorite Yosoi Hechicero, the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, and Kevin Knight versus Jamie's favorite wrestler Darby Allin,
Jamie's other favorite wrestler Chris Jericho.
I know, literally is like, never mind, wrong store. I don't want to watch this match. Like I am
even pulled his old Mexico lion tamer gimmick and outfit out. But come on, Mystico in Mexico City once again.
Oh. Carson, you wish he came back to SummerSlam, bro. You need to be watching AEW. Like if you watch AEW, you will love AEW. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, for real.
Give it a try. Give it a go. Tell us what you think. Watch next week. Come on this show. Tell us what you think. Like, reply. Tell us what you think. I bet you'll love it.
Yeah. All right. So, Darby Allin gets the victory. Definitely full steam ahead. Going to have Darby Allin, Kevin Knight in London. We all know this, right?
TBS. Every Wednesday, 7 Central. Sorry. I'm trying.
Or HBO Max.
Or HBO Max. Or HBO Max.
Just saying. At least 2 of us watch it on HBO Max. Just 2 of us?
I watch on Max.
Okay. No, you and I watch it on Max. Jamie still got
You got
TV,
TBS. You can watch it. Ah, dang. That sucks, man. Sorry. You can pirate it somewhere. Somebody's got it somewhere.
There's websites out there. We are not
JJ's familiar with websites that might be curious.
I mean, if you saw my clientele base, you'd understand. Women's match number 2 of the night: Chris Sandler versus Persephone. Fantastic match with surprise. Yeah, I know, 2 women's matches. This one has some good intrigue. Thunder Rosa at ringside, Sheeta coming out, running in, right? It's almost like they're trying to build some side stories in the women's division, Austin.
Almost. They're working on
it. You're not dealing with this? What's up?
We already saw Sheeta and Statlander in like a whole street fight thing. Like, thought we were done with that. Moving on to other things. Not that I don't want to see either of those women on the TV, but like, they're sort of building some side stories, but like, let's get something interesting going. Again, we've seen Sheeta and Statlander already have their blow off. We had their whole tag team. We did that. Thunder Rosa gets tried out there like once a quarter to lose on TV and then disappears for a while. She's not really doing anything. Where's Queen Aminata? Where's Maya World? Like, I appreciate a little bit of effort, but let's get some of these other women in here. Let's like really do something if you're going to have the second segment of the night.
No, I agree.
But this was also one where I didn't realize we were in for a 3-hour show. And this was coming at the top of the hour. I'm like, man, we have not even got to Ospreay and Mark Davis yet. And like,
it should have been a dead giveaway when we got the second women's match. So this is going to be a 3-hour show, Jamie. It should have been.
Yeah. Carson again. Carson's coming with the questions, guys. Have you ever been to a WWE show or AEW show? Well, actually, all 3 of us have been to AEW shows together. JJ and I went to an All Out back in the day, 2021 All Out.
Yeah.
And then we've been to WWE shows.
Yep. We were there when the man had her nosebleed during the whole invasion angle.
And Megan was supposed to be there, but she had appendicitis, and we didn't know at the time.
Yeah. We were literally feet away from her as the show ended.
Yeah.
So yes. We go to a lot of shows.
I've been to 2 AEW shows. Still might do Death Before Dishonor coming up at the end of the month here in Philly. We'll see. Just kind of how the weekend looks. Seems like it's going to be a good time.
Dude.
And I've been to a lot of WWE shows. I mean, I was working extra talent for like a dozen of them where I got paid just eat catering backstage. That was fun.
I mean,
but also as a fan in my younger years, I went to 3 WrestleManias and those were all a pretty good time. No Way Out 1998 was the first pay-per-view.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Got to see Kane versus Vader. I got to see Vader wrestle. Like, that was super cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
JB was in the building when Owen Hart died. Sorry, I didn't mean to rehash old things, but
no, yeah. No, I was there. Kemper Arena, 1999, baby. Yeah, it. Still remember it. Messed up.
Yeah.
Owen was in that main 5-on-5 tag for No Way Out 1998.
There you go.
Too. Yeah.
I've never.
Terry Funk as Chainsaw Charlie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was Chainsaw Charlie back then. Heck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
We love Kevin Owens, and we're glad he's back. We just don't want his neck's hurt, the angle that they're going to use for the next 6 to 12 months.
Yeah. Let's retire that. Also, this might be a hot take, especially on Slam Grande Mexico night. Can we retire the 3 Amigos?
No.
Too many people do it now.
Because Who cares?
Too many people are doing it.
There's certain people that are allowed to do it. I feel like Bandito's allowed to do it, and I feel like Mercedes is allowed to do it.
Andrade did it tonight. Liv Morgan does it now for some fucking reason. Like, there's too many people on TV doing the Three Amigos. Find something new.
Yeah, Liv Morgan has no business doing it, but I'll let Dom do it because Dom's doing the whole thing like Eddie's his dad. That makes sense.
Dom makes sense. Mercedes makes sense too.
Yeah. And Bandito's Bandito.
Well,
I don't think Bandito gets to do
doing it.
I love Bandito, but he can do a million other cool things. He doesn't need Three Amigos.
Okay, that's
what about Andrade?
I don't think Andrade needs it either.
He's so fucking good. And that back fist thing he does, that back elbow thing, is one of the coolest fucking moves I've ever seen in my whole life.
Isn't it? I've been saying that for years. Ever since he first did it, I remember first time I saw him do it, I think was in his feud when he got the championship against NXT from Drew McIntyre, of all people, for taking it way back in time here. He pulled that out, and I literally thought that was a mistake. And ever since he's did it, it's just like, it's been my favorite move. That and his old double backflip. Oh, it's gotten better over time. Now it's an actual thing. It looks so good.
Yeah. Carson would like to know if we think Kevin Owens is going to win the Undisputed Championship.
No.
I would like to see it. I don't think he's going to.
No. They're not going to pull the trigger. Maybe WrestleMania. Maybe if then. But they still got Sammy. They got to hash out him and Sammy before they get there.
You got to give him at least a year and a half before it becomes an actual possibility, because this is WWE.
Cody's got to win it and lose it 3 more times.
Yeah. Same with Punk. So, speaking of Three Amigos, coming out in the sombreros, worried the sombreros may be problematic. I'm so glad for the return of Hangman Adam Page's lower third. By far one of my favorite Twitter accounts of all time, right? Trios match between Hanger and Brodito versus The Demand. With I mean, it was a trios match, but you really had 4 people out there, because you had Camelito as well, one of the most famous mini wrestlers in all of Mexico, who got involved during the commercial break, which pisses me off.
Yeah, we got to see that on TV.
Yeah, because he was on the apron, and then all of a sudden they make mention of it. He's in a fucking pile over there by the barricade. Like, how do we miss Camelito? What are we doing?
You're telling me you're going to put on 3 hours of wrestling, and you're going to skip the 30 seconds where the guy we all came to see gets to do something?
Oh, you dangle him. You put him out there, and then it's like, oh no, you don't get to see it.
Wasn't he El Toro in WB?
Yes.
Was it El Toro?
Torito?
El Torito.
Torito.
Yes.
There you go.
No, I don't think he was, because I'm pretty sure one of Danhausen's minis was.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made a mention of it on SummerSlam.
Well, you know who was one of Danhausen's minis was the comedian.
Brad Williams?
Brad Williams, yeah.
Was he? I know I saw the clip where he was asking to be one.
Yeah, he was full on one. They did it all up. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh.
Yeah, this trios match was fun.
Yeah, nobody cares about Paige. I'm sorry. I could care less. I could care less about Paige.
Yeah, we're not Paige 100%.
Fans.
We're talking about the Paige everyone likes, Hangman Adam Page.
100%.
Yes. Yeah. So, but hey, moving the belts around here, for what it's worth, they are moving the title around like we've been clamoring for. And that's what they should do with the trios titles, right?
And the team that's got it is great.
Yeah. What did they do it all in?
That's a good question, because I have no fucking idea.
What if they did a ladder match with like 5 trios teams?
I think you'd have to go like 4 max, and I think 3 would work better. That's a lot.
That'd be so fun.
That's a lot of people because it doesn't feel like they're going to do the ladder match for the tag titles.
Yeah, so they do the demand, get them back in there because they're great.
Yeah.
And then who would be another heelish or potential?
Well, you've got the. I mean, there's
not the
Hurt.
ops. Anybody but the ops.
The ops.
No one but.
I mean, there's the Hurt Syndicate. They need another person. You do have the ops. I hate to say it, right? Bang Bang Gang, maybe. I don't know.
Well, it feels like they're doing stuff with the dogs,
right?
Even though Jay White got hurt yet again. He's just banged up though. They said he's not like hurt.
I was like, if Jay White's not going to be ready for All In, you could do the dogs versus Hanger and Brodito for the trios, and that would be pretty fun.
If you have, do you have all three dogs?
Yeah, Gabe Kidd's back. Yeah,
Gabe Kidd. Oh yeah, that's right. He had visa issues. I say he was wrestling New Japan. I know he's healthy, but I don't know if he's allowed in the country right now.
Again, that's my thing. I know he's healthy. He's not hurt, but he's just not here. I mean, you always could throw the Death Riders in there somehow because it feels like
they're busy right now.
Boilerplate.
Well, Mox is potentially defending the Continental title. Mox has to go through a tournament to keep his title into.
All right.
All In.
We didn't really because they unveiled all this over the weekend Collision, right? Along with the machine guns, which we haven't even talked about yet, but we're going to.
Haven't even got there yet.
Which, quick aside, Collision was really good last week.
Collision was really good. Okay, so let's take a little side note. We'll come back to the main here in a second. Continental Cup, or no? Is that what it is now?
Yeah, it's the Continental Cup.
Because it's a Continental Classic that they have every spring, and now every winter is a Continental Classic, and there's Continental. Anyway, you get to keep a trophy, so there's that. But there's 12 people. 12 people? 16 people?
16.
16 people. Everybody's names go into a hat. You pick out matches. The winners' names go back into a hat. You pick out. There's matches. I know we've long bohemied, or we've long, had issues with Tony Khan's predictable 8-person tournament style here, Austin, Jamie. What do you feel of the way they're doing it this way here? One, there's more people, and they're giving it at least the aura of randomness. I like it.
I love it. Have you seen the first round matches?
Yeah. There's a Matt Sydal sighting, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Matt Sydal sighting.
We get Nigel versus Shibata. Like, that'll be a good time. And Roddy versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of promise in this. I think there's a actually a fairly good chance it's to get Nigel and Mox at Wembley, which would still be fun.
I could see that.
But yeah, it's a good field. And I like the random draws each time. So you're not looking at a bracket. It's just, hey, move on to the next round. You'll find out who you wrestled like a couple days before. I love tournaments. Keep them coming.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Jamie, what do you feel about the way they're doing this tournament?
As long as it doesn't replace the Continental Classic, like the actual Classic, I'm fine with it.
Well, they said it's not. This is a different thing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, as long as they hold true with that, because also remember they unified the title for a hot second. I'm just throwing out how they like to
literally 1 month.
So I think it'll be fun because then you never know. But at the end of the day, I feel like Mox has to lose.
Okay. Who do you think it's to? Do you think Jay White? I think I agree with Austin with the whole Nigel thing. I can see them doing that because it's London. I feel like Jay White's the most obvious opponent for Mox in London, though. We're both looking to see who's all in the tournament here. I can see it.
I'm looking back up the first round matches. I think it'd be fun if Mox lost along the way and you got him into something else.
Okay. I dig that.
Motherfucking Eddie Kingston.
I would love to see Eddie.
That's good storytelling. Eddie and Mox in the finals, or
But he's been so quiet. We haven't heard from him. He's got to get on a massive heater.
I don't think it's going to happen. I love Eddie Kingston. I would love to see it happen.
Think so either.
He's been stashed on Ring of Honor since he returned for a reason.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, I think doing a Jay White and Nigel finals in Wembley would be a really good time. I say, just looking at the field, there's a lot of really fun matchups. Like, this could be anybody. I think Mox carries it all in, but I think it'd be fun to sidetrack, have him lose along the way, and get him to something else that pay-per-view.
I agree. There's no way you're not going to have Mox on that pay-per-view, some fashion, right?
Yeah.
Then again, there is the argument to what you just said there. Look what you already have on the pay-per-view as it is, right? You know, the main event alone, right? You got the women's title match. That's going to be fire, right? You got that tag team match, even though Cage and Cope, I mean, it's kind of that dream match thing, right? So that's going to be a lot of emotion going into that. You have the Casino Gauntlet, right? Do you need another, like, and we're all assuming you're going to have the international three-way, right? So do you need another complete banger match by putting Mox and Jay White in there? Well, sure, yeah. But I agree. I think something else with Mox wouldn't be a bad thing, because
I think you have Mox lose along the way.
Maybe the
all
semis.
in, you put Mox in the Casino Gauntlet and he wins it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
And that's your swerve into moving out of All In, Mox and Ospreay. But you got to get to before too long.
Agreed.
You don't feel like the obvious note of MJF winning the Gauntlet?
I sure hope not.
Same.
What does that do for anybody? Like, we saw that last year. He won it. He hung on to his contract. It's Groundhog Day at that point.
I know.
Like, we've seen it. Get him into other stuff.
I hear you, but we know this, though. But, Jamie, the unfortunate thing is that the way Tony books MJF is very much in a Groundhog Day manner, right?
Yeah. Like, I'm just looking at this. So first, like, here's the entire first round. So Cassidy, Seidel. You do have Jack Perry going against Mox. Do you have him drop it there? I don't see that happening there.
No.
Jake Doyle versus Eddie Kingston. I can see Eddie moving on there. Claudio versus Ace. I see Claudio winning. Jay White versus David Finlay. I see Jay White winning. Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly. That seems a lot of fun.
I love that.
Shibata versus Nigel. Come on now.
Nigel's gonna go on. Go.
And then Brian Cage versus Hechicero.
That'll be real fun too.
Yeah.
Give me Nigel and Hechicero in Wembley.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Please.
You know that's not going to happen, unfortunately. But
I think there's a good chance we get it like in the second round.
Carson asks us who our favorite wrestler in WWE is.
Ooh. Penta.
That's how they've got a super talented roster. I would probably go Kevin Owens, but there's a lot of people I like in WWE.
Chelsea Green.
Yeah, that's a really good one too.
That's a good one.
Easy. Freaking love her.
EO, right up there too.
EO, yeah. I'm a big EO stan. Stephanie Vaquer, who's back now. But no, I've been a Lucha Brothers Penta boy for years, all the way back to Lucha Underground and Old Impact Wrestling. Yeah. Good question.
That was a good question.
All right. So speaking of Collision, so there's that. That's really kicking off this week here, starting with Collision, and then we're gonna have next week. We're gonna get going on this whole thing. Got 3.5 weeks out, so plenty of time for the tournament to see its way through. Also making their debut in their hometown, Motor City Machine Guns, this past Saturday. Other hand.
The mirror thing's got me, the camera's got me.
Yeah. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. So yeah, guns are back. And I like the fact that they're not immediately moving the guns into, at least at this point, into like the prominence, right? I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, boys, but I feel like if you're gonna put the belts on the Bucks, which we all think that they probably will, right?
Yeah, they should.
They should.
Jamie? Yep. Then the guns are obviously that next step, right? They don't need to be super amped up right away, right? That Guns Bucks sells itself.
Just like Guns and New Day, which is coming up too.
Yep. When does New Day debut? Do you guys think it'll be London? Do you think it'll be before?
London.
I don't know. I could see it being before. I wouldn't be surprised if it was in London.
Yeah.
But I think if you're going to have them at your pay-per-view, you're either going to announce it ahead of time or you're going to make it blatantly obvious they're showing up. I don't think you keep that as a surprise when you're selling pay-per-views. Because that's going to
that makes sense. Yeah.
See, I disagree. I think that they'll show up in London, but I don't think you need to ever. I think that that's a good surprise to have. It could be one of those surprises, but you kind of know sort of surprise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, make it very, like, you don't have to say it explicitly, but make it very obvious.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they do with CM Punk
and Mercedes.
With CM Punk, Mercedes, Ruby Soho, right? Like, those were all ones you knew it was happening, but you didn't know for sure, right? You know, the total surprise, like Adam Cole, right? That was like out of fucking nowhere. Here's Adam Cole, right? Both effective. They're all good, right? Both ways are effective, right? I don't think you go like super like CM Punk, worst kept secret of all time with the New Day, but you can kind of hint at something like that. And I'll put on my fancy booking island thing. Bucks win the title, right? Get out there, shake hands, give a little love, do the whole like respect thing, right? And then maybe even say that, here's what we are for. And then boom, Machine Guns come out, right? They want to challenge this and that. They kind of do a little stare off. And it's a New Day. Yes, it is. And then they come out and do the same sort of thing, right? So you have the 3-way stare down.
That would be rad. I would rather see them announce the New Day earlier and just give us the New Day versus the Motor City Machine Guns and number one contenders match it all in.
Winner gets a shot all out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
I'm just excited about the prospect of the tag team division not being useless. Because they've been real bad about that for some time.
It was so strong, then it wasn't. They got strong again, and then it wasn't again.
Well, they have the bodies. I mean, what have the guns done? Not the machine guns, the guns.
Now there's 2 guns. We got to specify.
Yeah, it's going to get confusing. They're going to fight each other at some point. It's going to be real weird.
Carson would like to know our all-time favorite wrestlers. That's an easy one for me. Shawn Michaels. It's the only correct answer.
Ric Flair.
Terry Funk.
I mean, yeah, okay. I'll see your Terry.
My 1B would be Shawn Michaels, though.
Yeah, see?
But 1A is Terry Funk.
Sean's so
Speaking of, big old pour one out, rest in peace, Dory Funk Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, he was in his 80s. Good long life. Absolute legend in the business. But yeah, pour one out for Dory Funk Jr.
Here, we'll do a WD, Junior.
I already drank mine. Sorry.
I got my sparkling water.
Yeah.
It is a work night for Austin, so
I can't drink Dubby at this hour.
Do we want to touch tips for Dory? Touching tips,
Austin
brother.
got the right one too. All right, good. All right, main event time, boys.
We finally got there.
Not only do we have a fight between Mark Davis and Will Ospreay, but we're gonna make this a Mexico City street fight. Because I mean, why not? So,
not one.
Yeah, this is exactly. I mean, this was. I don't know really much you can say about this. It was violent in a good way. You had plenty of color in this match. Stupid spots. Mark Davis is still vastly underrated by a lot of folks, and this was great.
This was fun.
It had zero story beats to it. I'm gonna say
this was fun. This was good. This should not have been the main event. Speedball and Fletcher should have been the main event.
100%.
Just absolutely should have been the main
The
event.
only reason it was is because you had Will Ospreay, who is the best wrestler in the world right now, hands down.
Yeah,
absolutely. And like I said, the match was really good. That being said, I would have rather seen them just do a regular singles match between these two.
Agreed.
I would too. I mean, or if you make it like a no DQ match, whatever, maybe start the show with it, or put it like, after maybe the first, I'd start a second hour, maybe, right, mid show. Speedball and Fletcher were a title match. It's international. You're in internet. It should have been the main. This also had, again, to my point there, Jamie. This had no story beat, right? You did all the story build up you needed to last week for Fletcher Omega. Like, we're good.
Yep.
This was just more backstory for Ospreay that, yes, it's relevant. They used to be friends. I get it, right? There's no payoff on any of this other than just a fantastic match.
I politely disagree there. There's a lot there.
Okay, what's your payoff? Give it to me.
Easy peasy. Remember when he came back and he lost clean to Mark Davis?
Twice. Yes.
Yeah. He's atoning for all of his sins, and he's doing it based off of everything that the Death Riders taught him and all this stuff. Like, there's pieces there, man. Pieces there. If you listen to Excalibur, he tells you every 5 seconds.
I get that, but you could take those same pieces and do this match, the Dynamite after All In, and have Mark Davis be like, hey, you just won the title. I beat you twice earlier this year. Let's have a match about it. It was weird to do it 3 weeks before All In, where Ospreay's going to main event the pay-per-view, and there's no way in hell he's losing this match. Like, just do it after All In.
Right.
You got to build him up because he was in obscurity for, 4 weeks? He was just
he's there. Not. I get you, but I mean, it's also you do it right not long after Davis loses his title as well too. So it just like that's why I say there's no payoff. It just kind of was like,
yeah, it was just. I mean, it was a good match. It was just there to be a good match, and that's fine. But don't put that last. Put Fletcher and Mike Bailey, who had the Mexico City crowd chanting "This is wrestling" in Spanish at the two whitest guys on the planet. That's how good that match was.
You have an Aussie and a French Canadian in Mexico, and they're just going, yeah.
Yeah, you have an Aussie who looks like a Backstreet Boy and a French Canadian who looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like,
yes,
whitest guys you could ever put in wrestling ring.
Well, let's be real, though. I mean, Speedball is as close as you're going to get to a luchador for a white French Canadian.
Well,
that was a bold statement. I know. Okay,
you did have El Generico.
Yeah.
Right, but there's
a lot of WWE fans who don't even know who El Generico even is, and that's sad.
Yeah, he's also not a white. He's Syrian, so I mean, Syrian Canadian. So
he's white.
Yeah, I think that still counts.
Whatever. Still though, all right. So going forward here, the focus seems to be, and hopefully stays on Continental Cup as we go for the next few weeks here, and I'm all about that. I feel like most of what they have to, you boys tell me this here. We'll kind of wrap up on this as we go, because the theme for everything AEW going forward is buy your fucking view for All In, right? Graphics everywhere, everything about All In, video packages on video packages on video packages. I feel like it's going to get a little overwhelming here in the next couple of weeks here because, yes, we know we're good. We're going to watch it. We're going to buy it. It's the thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're going to harp hard on a lot of this here, right? So I hope that they lean heavily in the Continental Cup to not make this a 3.5 week promo for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, and the Continental Cup's a great idea to kind of bridge that time. Also, keep that yearly in the summer. Give us a spring and a fall as well. I would love to see them make the Continental title something that not only do you just defend like a regular title, but like once a quarter, you're in some kind of grueling tournament to keep that belt. Like,
that'd be cool.
That's fun and different.
Yeah,
I'd almost rather it be that's the majority of what that title does, right?
Yeah.
Like the actual outside match is fewer and far between, right? Although I do enjoy what Moxley's done with it and doing the defend anybody and the, for the honor of wrestling and all that shit, right? But yeah, just have it be like that championship title, right? Yeah. Did you get all your quotes in, Jamie?
Yeah. I slowed down after a while because we were talking some good stuff. We got lots of questions, so it's like, I pick my spots.
There we go. All right. Anything else you boys want to get to this week?
Gabby Forza officially signed with TNA, but then Jody Threat and a whole bunch of other people left TNA. Obviously, Gabby Forza going there makes a lot of sense because her husband works there, and
true,
they're losing people left and right now. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, who's left on their roster? I mean, there's Zaya Brookside and Nick Nemeth. That's about it. I don't even know anymore.
Maggie Lee and Heather Reckless.
Yeah,
that's right. They're still there.
Not much. Definitely not much.
Not TNA related, but did y'all see they closed out Raw with Rey Mysterio talking to Roman Reigns because Rey Mysterio's the GM of AAA now about hey, I want to ask you about something. And it seems very much like they're going to put Roman Reigns on the AAA show to counter program All In.
Oh yeah.
100%.
The promos for AAA have gone through the roof. They're trying to counter program hard. And yeah, I get it. So I do want to go back to TNA for a second because I don't think we talked about this. I can't remember 2 weeks ago or something like that, but I saw in an interview the question was no, we did. I think we did talk about this. The whole possibility of Jeff Jarrett
buying
TNA again. Which did we talk about that?
That came up at some point in time.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
So if you're Jeff Jarrett, why would you want to buy TNA at this point?
I have no clue. I don't know why you'd even want to touch it.
TNA has been around for over 20 years. They're not going to magically become something bigger. They just are with them.
Yeah.
They're going to get absorbed by WWE here before too long because what did WWE truly do for TNA other than take all their talent?
Nothing.
Got my TV deal? Maybe.
I mean, how good is that TV deal? Yeah, there's a little bit of cash coming in. Anthem wants dick all or nothing. WWE has first right of refusal on the purchase of TNA as part of their contract. There's a set price, and if they choose to sell, WWE can buy them without competition before anybody else could.
So on that though, WWE would not be buying TNA. TKO would be making that decision, which is why
TKO. You know what I meant, yeah.
Because TKO is clearly just trying to maximize profit. They are putting ads on every single thing that they can. They're jumping the commercial every time they can. I'm not sure I see TKO spending any amount of money on a wrestling company no one fucking watches.
So, which actually brings me to another question, because this is actually a great discussion point. And yes, I know we've been on here for a while, but is there a world you see TKO selling WWE?
In the near future, no, but within a couple of years, possibly.
Yeah, I say in the next 3 to 5 years, they'll be sold off. Because the product since they have taken over has been grossly watered down.
What is the bottom line, though?
I mean, $1 billion.
Because that's all that matters to TKO. Remember we talked about this pre-TKO, right? Back when we were covering a lot more WWE and all that stuff, right? It always was, well, the product, it's got so bad. It's got so bad. Yes, but they're also recording record profits, right? I mean, the deal alone with the Saudis is the cash cow. TKO would want to have, because that's their only goal. To Austin's point, right? Money.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, how profitable is WWE to TKO's bottom line?
Yeah, they're still making money. And what they've done,
I don't see them getting rid of that. The product doesn't matter, is all I'm saying, to TKO. They don't give a shit what that product is.
They've done the same thing they did to the UFC. It's all ads.
Exactly.
It's watch some ads. Here's like 10 to 15 minutes of fighting. Watch some ads. Here's 10 to 15 minutes of fighting, and we'll see you next time. As long as they're making money off of it, I don't see them selling. But that's the same reason why I don't see them buying TNA, because what are they going to get out of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the WWE library, a lot of it is just on their YouTube channel now. Like, they're not doing nearly as much monetizing of that library as they used to.
That was supposed to go all to Netflix, though, wasn't it?
Eventually.
Some of it. Some of it's on Netflix.
That's my point. It was supposed to, part of their deal. Eventually, it was all supposed to be on Netflix.
There's a decent amount of the pay-per-views and stuff. I did see, apparently, a lot of the old Raws and SmackDowns you'll only be able to watch by joining Club WWE. Their new way to make money off people.
Yeah.
There it is.
Also,
there it is.
Speaking of WWE, remember when John Cena showed up and announced the Cena Classic Cup Invitational or whatever tournament? And like,
yeah, what the fuck happened to that? and then now he's on like SummerSlam shilling, Club WWE.
Maybe you've got to pay for Club WWE to find out information when they're going to do this tournament. They announced 6 months ago.
Yeah. I really want WWE to be good again. I really do.
Some people think it is now, and that's crazy. It is crazy talk that people think it is now.
I know.
I
hate
there's
sounding
glimmers.
like a homer, but
there's small hope. The problem is, even when the booking and actual story stuff is good or gets good, you're still going to have all the dumb production bullshit, the terrible commentary, the ads, and all that stuff. But like right now, we are barreling towards a CM Punk Kevin Owens feud, which who doesn't want to see that? Like,
hopefully.
Well, Kevin Owens won the shot at the title.
No, he wants. Hopefully they do it right. Hopefully they give it what it needs. Which they probably will.
Yeah.
And yes, but you, in a microcosm, all you need to do is just look at Chad Gable. That SummerSlam match is the antithesis of WWE. You can get some good wrestling, okay? You get some good people, you got some good stuff there. You got some good storytelling, then immediately you just shill.
That's the problem. That's what I was getting a minute ago. Like, even in the rare times where some of the stories get interesting or there's matches you might be looking forward to, it's still caked in 7 layers of product placement that's just going to drive you insane watching.
Fucking AO's Thunder.
Yeah, it already rolled over my house like about 15 minutes ago. So I heard that.
I'm just hearing it like, man, what is going on? I'm about to lose power.
Oh yeah, it is all up over your ass. You're a severe thunderstorm warning, Jamie.
I sure am. It popped up on my phone.
It just rolled through some heavy rain over me just a few minutes ago. But man, it is all right. Well, before Jamie loses power here, I think that's a good sign from the gods that we should probably bid you all adieu. But we'll talk more about this next week. It's a good conversation. Let us know. Hit us up on the internets at Total Spotfest. Let us know what you guys think here. Is there any benefit for TKO specifically? Not because WWE doesn't do it. Damn. TKO to buy TNA. Okay. And do you think that WWE will be sold from the TKO stable within the next 5 years? Let us know what you guys think. That's a great topic. All right. Anything else before we go and Jamie loses power?
It's about 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm out of things to say.
Yeah,
it's 1 a.m. Eastern time, but yes, you're correct.
I don't even know what time
it's not AM PM. It's all Greek to me.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us this evening. Thank you for watching. Sorry, I didn't translate the outro into Spanish either, but we appreciate you guys giving us some of your time this evening. Again, speaking of chilling, go to our show sponsor, w.gg. Use the code TOSTSPOTFEST to get yourself 10% off. We will be back next week, approximately half hour-ish after Dynamite ends. Hopefully, it's sooner than it was tonight. We'll see. We do this every Wednesday. Follow us on the internets at TOSTSPOTFEST. If this is your first time here, please come on back. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a heart, give us a follow, share with your friends, and we will see you all next week. Jamie, take us home, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not down with Total Spot Fest, I got 4 words for you.
I'm not even guessing anymore.
JJ.
Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you next week. I hate you so much. I hate it here.
Peace.